It may seem like you grew up alongside child actress Tia Mowry, who starred in the 1990s TV series, Sister, Sister, with her twin sister, Tamara. Since the conclusion of the ABC and the WB series, Mowry's public career has progressed as she learned to balance the role of a public figure while starting her own family. The transition from being a child star to adulthood is often known to be unstable. As Mowry reflects on this experience, she expresses that she has gained significant insights from her personal journey. I am immensely thankful for both the highs and the lows of being a child actor because they contributed to making me the person I am today. Having so much responsibility at such a young age taught me a great deal, and for that, I am thankful, she writes in an email to Forbes.com. That being said, growing up in the public eye brought its own set of challenges. Quote, other actresses, including Mandy Moore and Jennifer Love Hewitt, have also discussed the specific pressures associated with managing a public career from a young age. Mowry ultimately reframed the pressures she experienced as learning experiences and chances for personal development. I wouldn't alter anything because it all played a part in creating the individual I am today, she states. This capacity to transform adversity into progress is clear in the recent shift of her career trajectory. Her October 2024 show, Tia Mowry, My Next Act, showcases her personal story as a newly single divorcee and mother, following the conclusion of her marriage to fellow actor Corey Hardrict. Moving forward after a divorce, dealing with the end of a relationship and changing family dynamics, is increasingly becoming a norm in American society. Even in the best-case scenarios, Mowry's choice to allow the public to witness her during such a vulnerable transition took bravery she found in her belief that there is strength in community and meaning to her fame. Fame without purpose is hazardous, she observes with the kind of understanding that comes from years in the entertainment field. Emphasizing that much strength can be discovered in community, she hopes that her visibility would resonate with others undergoing similar situations, making them feel understood and acknowledged. Being genuine and vulnerable is challenging, it's like having an open wound, Mowry confesses. However, when I feel inundated, I remind myself of my purpose, which is to inspire, empower, enlighten, and encourage, she goes on. Furthermore, vulnerability fosters relatability, it assists individuals in realizing they aren't alone. I am deeply committed to fostering community, and I think that begins with authenticity. Quote, this is not to imply that spending time with friends and family was her sole means of coping with loss, she also kept a journal and tracked the stresses she experienced. However, Mowry regards human connection through community as her number one source of resilience. This seems to have resonated with its audience, as well, since the show was nominated for an NAACP Image Award in 2025. Being surrounded by family and friends is incredibly restorative to the spirit and soul. When you don't feel isolated in what you're experiencing, it makes a significant difference, she reflects. Fame is an ironically isolating state. It is understandable that she would greatly value the security provided by the support of loved ones during her healing process. It may also evoke curiosity about whether her social connection with her twin sister played a crucial role in providing social support throughout her career as a public figure. Nonetheless, Mowry is quick to point out that being a twin comes with its own challenges regarding youth and identity development. Many of these difficulties have intentionally influenced Mowry's parenting approach toward her son, Cree, and daughter, Cairo. For instance, she ensures to celebrate their individuality and to spend quality time with each of them separately as well as together. Growing up, my sister and I were constantly compared to one another. Now, as a parent, I truly recognize how vital it is to acknowledge my kids as individuals. I want them to feel recognized for their distinct interests and personalities, she explains. I've been very deliberate about nurturing individual relationships with each of my children. Recently, I began traveling one-on-one with my son. We just returned from Dubai in December, and I intend to do the same with my daughter. Quote, Mowry and her twin sister navigated their teenage years, a period when the urge to assert independence is intensified, with a mutual career and a public persona centered on their similarities. In commercial terms, they were marketed as twins, a package deal, if you will. However, this is also recognized to cause some friction for young individuals developing their identities. She recalls feeling sensitive to specific aspects she shared with her twin sister that might appear trivial to others, such as sharing a birthday cake during childhood, for example. In a family environment like hers, where baking and shared moments in the kitchen were treasured bonding experiences, that birthday cake held far deeper significance for her than merely being a delicious dessert. This serves as an early indication as to why many of her entrepreneurial pursuits have revolved around food and baking, including her collaboration with Albertsons and their new range of baked goods and baking supplies, Overjoyed. My enthusiasm for cooking and baking truly ignited when I was 6 years old and my mother's sous chef. I was small, and she placed a little stool by the kitchen sink so I could begin washing dishes, Mowry recalls. Once I became comfortable, I started helping to season the chicken when she prepared fried chicken or cut collard greens for her recipes. Quote, in due course, as Mowry developed greater skills in the kitchen, she experienced immense joy and satisfaction from her improved culinary abilities. She remembers the pride she felt when her mother, at her urging, assigned her the responsibility of preparing meals for the whole family for a week.